My name is Bert Seelman, and I'm the owner of Bert Seelman's Performance Fitness Systems. I've been a human performance specialist for over 37 years. During that time, I came across some very basic facts that are missing in all the great fitness and health programs today. And that is, it's not what we think, feel, or believe, but it's what does the body dictate. We have a new stomach lining every 4 days, a new layer of skin every 28 days, and we have a new cells in our body completely new in 16 to 18 months. This gives the possibility for anything in our body to be changed in a radically short amount of time if we know how to restore the body and not use a cure that's only a cover-up for the masking of the symptom. So today I'm here to talk to Lynn Gray, who's been one of our clients for some time now, and this lady's going to talk to you about cancer and what you need to know. She's had cancer 3 times, and she's going to tell you her story. Go ahead, Lynn.
I have 2 sisters that previously died from lung cancer, so I was diagnosed quite early, just by fluke, stage 1 lung cancer. I had a top left lung removed, went through radiation, had another cyst come up about 9 months later. I had that removed and then had some more radiation and decided at that point that I'd gone through 3rd-degree burns one too many times. Happened to be in the right place at the right time, was introduced to Bert. He explained some philosophies to me, what I could do to change what I was doing that could possibly been creating the problem. None of the physicians that I'd gone to would tell me what I could do to change what I was doing to prevent this from happening. They were very quick to push chemotherapy, which I refused to do because of one sister I swear died from that. It seems like it was management by intimidation. Do this or else you're going to die. It's going to come back, you're going to die. It's going to metastasize, you're going to die. Well, I wound up doing 2 extra PET scans just to prove to them that no, I'm not going to die. And I was able to change it just by throwing away my diet sodas and getting better food in my mouth and taking care of my body. But none of the physicians will tell you this is a way of getting to that point. They're just quick to push a pill, get you in and get you out. And I'm here to tell you there's a lot more to it, and it's so much more easier than popping a pill and a lot less expensive.
So Lynn, did they do any nutritional therapies with your sisters or yourself?
No.
Did they check on your frequency of bowel movements?
No.
Did they check on some of the different types of chemicals you might have been exposed to?
No.
Did they check on any of the other things or symptoms that you might have had that were related to any poisonings or toxicities or radiation or any other environmental products?
No.
So they didn't take any of those types of histories with you?
No.
And they never tried to make any changes that might have restored your body?
No.
But they wanted to add a poison called chemotherapy to it?
Yep.
The problem is that chemotherapy is usually less than 20% effective, but it's 100% toxic to everyone. And when I work with people that have had chemotherapy for 2 or 3 months, let me tell you right now that those people's digestive tracts usually can't even assimilate things anymore at that time. And if you want your body restored, you need to think in another direction, in the direction that was from the beginning, that we should be taking into our bodies what I need to restore it and what we need to cleanse it, not to take in some type of chemical that is ionically incorrect for our body and can only give us more damage than it can possibly give us good. We know that the doctors have to work according to what's called the standard of care, but we know there isn't a standard. The standard is about money making. It's about big pharma. It's about the American Medical Association and their ego, payments for their Mercedes and their family's members. I want you to just tell them a little bit about what you will, about what you've learned about your diet and how fast did your body change from the time you came on the program to your PET scan. How many weeks was it till you were found clear?
I didn't even think it was 6 weeks. And the spots that they said should have lit up from the radiation were even clear. So that, which really had them stumped. They couldn't believe that because they said as early as I'd been radiated that some of the spots would have highlighted almost like a cancer, but actually were clear. And the last PET scan I had, they actually diagnosed it or termed it no evidence of disease at all.
So you're saying, Lynn, that when they tell you that it's a death sentence or that you've got cancer and it's probably going to be terminal and you need to do all these things, then you know within your heart now that there is another approach.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I knew it then. Somehow I knew it then. I was stubborn enough to buck the system.
It's up to you to take control of your health. It's not about what they want to do. They'll use the standard of care. The other thing here is that you need to know breast cancer and running for the cure and walking for the cure. There is no cure. The ultimate cure is what, Lynn? It's prevention, is it not?
Definitely prevention.
So if you always do what you've always done, you're going to always get what you've always gotten. You need to change your intake. So change what you are doing and you'll change who you are. Remember, we're a brand new renewable resource every 16 to 18 months.
And that's another thing that the doctors don't tell you, that you rebuild all of this every so many weeks. That I was unaware of that. I had absolutely no idea of that.
So during this time, we actually had her working out, drinking special teas, taking special supplements that were able to be purchased across the counter with no prescription of any kind. Anyone can find them anywhere, correct?
Yep.
And this can be done for anyone, anywhere. So literally, you were on your third time around. They told you there was no way to go, and you told them wrong, and in 6 weeks this happened. We see here that Lynn had hope when 2 sisters had already gone, and she was on her third round of the battle. You hear so many times in cancer that people have fought cancer and come back, and they've got cancer again, and they fought it 2 or 3 times, and they've cured it 2 or 3 times, or they put it in remission. I say it never was in remission, that they kept doing what they were doing, so they kept getting what they were getting. Don't be one of those people.